The Patel family embarked on a journey that would shape their destiny. Ravi Patel, a determined and hardworking man, decided that the family's pursuit of a better life would take them from their adored country, India, to the United States. With his wife, Priya by his side, they left behind the familiar sights and sounds of their homeland for the promise of new beginnings. Arriving in the United States, the Patels faced both excitement and trepidation. They settled in a vibrant neighborhood where cultures from around the world intertwined. Their small apartment became a haven of comfort and determination as they navigated the challenges of adjusting to a new life. Aryan Patel, a young boy with dreams as vast as the ocean, faced the hurdles of a new school. With limited English skills, he stepped into the classroom, his heart pounding with a mixture of anticipation and anxiety. His teachers and classmates, though welcoming, often struggled to understand his words. As Aryan grappled with the language barrier, his innocence became a target for bullies who lurked in the hallways. They mocked his accent, imitating his attempts to communicate. Aryan's spirit remained unbroken, but the weight of their jeers left its mark. One girl, Sophia, stood out like a beacon of kindness amid the sea of unkindness. She, too, was a loner, and perhaps it was her empathy that drew her to Aryan. Sophia's voice, though quiet, resonated with determination. When the bullies circled Aryan, she stepped forward, her defiance a shield against their cruelty. Her support didn't go unnoticed, but it came at a price. The bullies, threatened by her courage, turned their taunts toward her, making her the target of their ridicule. Aryan's parents, Ravi and Priya, were pillars of strength and support. Although their own English skills were limited, their work ethic was unyielding. They sought tutors to ensure their son's English and academic progress, driven by a determination to help him succeed. As his school years rolled by, Aryan mostly kept to himself. The echoes of the bullies' taunts lingered, causing him to withdraw into his own thoughts. He became known as the quiet student who always had his nose buried in a book. Despite the solitude, his determination burned brighter than ever. He understood that the pathway to success required sacrifice and resilience. Graduating from high school marked a turning point in Aryan's journey. With his parents' encouragement, he pursued higher education. He graduated from college with honors, a testament to his tenacity and hard work. Armed with knowledge and ambition, he ventured into the corporate world. Years of dedication and strategic thinking propelled Aryan forward. He seized opportunities, learned from failures, and gradually climbed the ladder of success. His astute financial decisions and investments bore fruit, and he found himself in a position of influence within a reputable company. As Aryan's wealth grew, so did his aspirations. He yearned to create something of his own, to leave a legacy that would resonate through generations. With a clear vision and the lessons of his past guiding him, Aryan established his own company. In his personal life, Aryan met a woman who shared his values and aspirations. Together, they built a family grounded in principles of hard work, kindness, and humility. They had 2 children, a son and a daughter. They grew up in an environment where manners and work ethic were cherished. He instilled in them the importance of diligence and the value of treating others with respect. Unlike his own experiences, his children did not face the cruel sting of bullying. They had a circle of friends who admired their confidence and welcomed their warm outlook on life. One day, as the years slipped into the present, a letter arrived that stirred memories long buried. It was an invitation to a 10-year reunion, not just for classmates, but for families. Aryan hesitated at the memories of his past. The previous reunion, a decade ago, he had chosen to skip. But this one, a family event, felt different. As the day of the reunion neared, Aryan felt a mixture of excitement and anxiety. He was no longer that timid boy who had been the target of bullies. He had built a life of significance, one that reached far beyond the confines of the schoolyard. With his family by his side, he arrived at the reunion in a sleek limousine, a symbol of the distance he had traveled since those challenging days. The attendees whispered in amazement, wondering who the distinguished guest could be. As he walked in, heads turned, but no one recognized him. Aryan introduced himself to the organizers, and when his name was announced, a hushed silence fell over the room. The classmates who had once bullied him now looked at him in awe. They couldn't believe that the quiet boy with limited English from all those years ago was the same man they had seen before them. As Aryan mingled, he couldn't help but notice a familiar sight. Those who had bullied him, their children, now teenagers themselves, mirrored their parents' rude and obnoxious behavior. Their shock was palpable as they realized how wealthy Arian had become, the contrast between their actions and his success starkly evident. Amidst the chatter, Arian's gaze fell upon a figure that ignited a spark of recognition: Sophia. Approaching Sophia with a warm smile, he started chatting and found out that she was now a struggling single mom, accompanied by a teenage girl who exuded the same wonderful manners that his children had. Arian offered her a job within his company. Her eyes welled with tears of gratitude, a silent acknowledgement of the kindness she had once shown him. Meanwhile, the bullies, overhearing his offer, approached him with entitlement, asking for a job as well. Arian's voice, though polite, held a firmness that couldn't be ignored. He shared his own experience of how their bullying affected him and how ashamed they should be. After hearing what Arian had to say to them, they were intimidated by him and slipped away into the crowd silently. As the evening drew to a close, Arian felt a sense of immense pride in what he had achieved. He realized that his journey, with all its challenges, had led him to this moment. He felt a deep gratitude for his parents, who had instilled in him manners and good work ethics. And the most amazing opportunity was to risk everything to come to America, and as for his own children, who stood as a testament to the values he held dear. Walking away from the reunion, Arian's heart was full. The circle had closed, the past interwoven with the present. He was not only proud of his own achievements, but also of the positive impact he was creating. As he extended a helping hand to Sophia, he understood that what goes around truly comes around, and that the lessons of his journey had come full circle in a way he could have never anticipated.